Hi there, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery. It's Friday night and I'm here live and we're gonna make something with the pumpkin. I've got it sitting over there. It's the one that I got at an estate sale with Lee. So hopefully y'all like it. I did have one idea to put a gnome inside of it, but then I didn't like the way that it looked. It just didn't look right. Hey, Miss Nancy, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming on. You're the first one for me to see. And a couple other people are here, but I can't see them yet. Hey, Miss Beth, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Happy Friday. Hey, Diana. How are you doing? Hey, Mickey. How are you doing? Hey, Miss Pat Tyner. How are you doing? Hey, Kim. How are you doing? Hey, Leanne. How are you doing? So, I've got a couple things over here. Let me try to get them so I can show you. I've got like a lot of fuzzy stuff to put inside this. Hey, Miss Jerry, this is the pumpkin that I had, okay? Someone told me they had the same thing. Hey, Susan. Hey, Elizabeth. How are you? Spring, Texas. It's good to see you. Thank you for the stars, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Linda Tanner, it's good to see you. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Hey, Miss Patty, it's good to see you. Hey, Barb, it's good to see you. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. Today's not been a good day for me, so I'm getting on here because y'all always make me feel better. I appreciate it. You have the same shirt. Yeah. Cultivate kindness. Hey, Melanie, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much. But somebody said, one of the followers said that they had the same container and they have a lid that goes with it. Well, this one didn't have, yeah, we did see a great movie. Elizabeth, we did. Hey, Ruth Adams. Hey, Barb. It's good to see you. Pennsylvania. And so I only have this part. I guess they lost the other one or something, or it was misplaced. And so they were selling this. I didn't get it for very much money, a few dollars, I think. And I was trying to look at it and say, what on earth am I going to do with this thing? So I decided that I was going to do a gnome in it. But when I did it, I didn't really like it. So I ended up thinking about a scarecrow in it. So we're going to have a scarecrow kind of peeking over like this in this. So we're going to see how it looks. Hey, Ellen, it's good to see you. I'm going to put this up here and I'll show you what I did. So this I cut out of a painter's cloth. I just cut a really large circle. And it's got the nose on it. Sorry about that. The nose is on here. I cut it out of felt. It's just orange felt. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Hopefully it'll be, I appreciate the hugs. I need it today. I really do. Hey, Miss Pat. So good to see you. So hopefully I won't cry. So anyway, I did a running stitch around here. And I made it so it would be like a big pocket or I don't know, a round fluffy thing. Hey, Linda, it's good to see you. And so I want to stuff this and make this the head that's going to sit on top of that. And I've already stuffed it because I wanted to make sure I had enough stuffing and everything. Hey, Diane. Hey, Annette. It can always be used for a fruit bowl or a candy bowl. You're so true. Thank you, Elizabeth. Kind of did, though, didn't it? Hey, Natalie. Hey, Miss Tommy Sue. Oh, goodness. All right, so I've got some ribbon. Y'all just forgive me if I break down or something, okay? But I'll be all right. Really. So I've got some of this green. I wanted to make the eyes of the scarecrow green. And then I've also got this because I just thought it was pretty. Thank you for painting the page, Miss Pat. So I'm going to set this aside, okay? I hope so. We need to, Elizabeth. So I'm going to put this inside the bucket over here. I also got this hat. Thank you. This hat from Dollar Tree because I thought that it looked like, you know, a straw hat, which it sort of is. It's just that it's yellow looking and summery. So, we're going to jazz it up a little bit, make it look more, you know, fall-like. So I'm just going to put this over to the side. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to just set it over there, okay? We're going to go ahead and stuff this because before I paint the face on there, or the eyes really, and maybe the eyebrows, then I'm going to, hey Lindy, I'm going to go ahead and stuff it and make it kind of tight so we can stick it on there, and then it'll be easier for me to paint. So I'm just going to do that. I've got it here, and I've got my little thing on here, whatever it's called. Thank you for the hearts. Hey, Kristen. So, anyway. Lindy asked me if I was going to be able to do this, and I said, sure, I'm going to be able to do it. And here I am breaking down. I don't know. But anyway, hey, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. And the hearts, and the hugs, and everything. Thank you. Hey, Miss Kristen, it's good to see you. So, anyway, we're going to stuff this, and I'm going to make it kind of tight, and then we will shut it. And then it'll make it kind of fluffy. So, anyway. See, I even had my big half thing so I could do the gnome, but it just didn't look right. Hey, Jason. It's good to see you. So, we're just going to do this. I kind of just stuffed it in here so it just kind of looks like this. Kind of looks weird. So I'm going to pull this so we can pull it all the way tight. And then I'm just going to tighten it. It's okay. Carol, I just can't talk about it. Hey, Manny. It's okay, really. All right. So we're just going to tie it. It doesn't matter because we're going to fluff this up a little bit, and I'm going to turn it over. Hey, Norma. It was a rough day. You made a scarecrow? Yeah, it makes me feel better to be on here. Yes, I got my purse. She came by just like 5 or 10 minutes till 6 and gave me my purse. I left my purse at work too, which didn't help things. So, but I got my purse and I'm glad for that. Hey, Miss Dawn. There's Dawn Windsor DIY. Thank you for coming on. I'm glad you've got your page on there. I'm always willing for anybody to do that. Thank you, Karen, for the stars. Alright, so I'm just kind of pulling it together right now. We did Where the Crawdads Sing. If y'all haven't seen that movie, it's really good. I never read the book. Elizabeth said the book and the movie were the same. Thank you, Miss Pat. I'm usually not like this, y'all. I'm sorry. I really appreciate you being here. But the movie was great. So I really recommend it if you haven't seen it. You love scarecrows? I do too. I think they're cute. But I wasn't planning on doing a scarecrow. I was going to do the gnome. Hey, Miss Elaine, how are you doing? So let me tie a little knot in this. We don't have to have it perfectly round or anything. And I'm just going to put a couple of knots in here so it'll stay. And then we'll fluff it up and zhuzh it, as some people say. Make it look a little better. Yeah, you need to go see it. We were just like, thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. All right, this might be the last one. I say that, and then it looks like it needs another one. This is just some of that floss, that DMC floss, and that's what I use to tie this because it's fairly good. You went to an estate sale? Oh, embroidery hoops. All right. I know I want to do some things with the ones from the Dollar Tree. They're not really embroidery hoops at the Dollar Tree, but, you know, do you need a... Yeah, I need a trip to Sonic. I know. Normally I'm a lot bubblier and smiley than I am today. Hey, Miss Debbie. All right, so I was going to stick this on top of here. It looks funny, so we're going to take this and we're going to kind of push it in here, okay? We want it kind of at an angle because you want part of it to be the top of the head, so hold on just a minute. So I'm squishing his butt and everything in there. Hey, Crystal Rodriguez, thank you for those flowers. I appreciate that. So I want to make it, I kind of like this side for the front. It doesn't really matter. They're basically the same, but it does look a little bit lighter over here for whatever reason, like they got some water on it maybe. Hey, Miss Terry, it's good to see you. Thank you for those hearts. So I'm going to lean this just a tad because we want most of the rear end, I call it the rear end, where I put it together. We're going to want it kind of in the back here. So it's going to look kind of like this, okay? Because you want it to have the face, and it's easier if it's flat right there, so I can paint that. You made it, Miss Terry. Yes, you did. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get the hat ready, so we'll do that before we paint the face on. Hey, Melissa. It's good to see you. So we've got this, and I did take the little rim off of here. It was glued on. There was just like two little pieces that look like part of the hat. Hey, Rose Miller. And I want to make it a little bit thicker so it kind of looks more like a fall hat instead of this yellow one. But it fits pretty good on there like it ought to. And I've got raffia for the hair or whatever. So I wanted to use this. I don't have any just regular color. I don't know what you call that, kind of the straw color. Hey, Miss Janet, it's good to see you. So we're going to put it on here. I'm going to make the eyes green, so it's going to tie it in with it. And then I'm just going to kind of cut this. That way I don't have to keep holding on to this part. So we're going to glue this. Let me cut this little part off. But this is one of those summer hats, but we're just going to make it into our hat anyway. So I've got my glue tool, and we're just going to take this and put it up and down here. And we're going to make this a little bit prettier, hopefully. You like the green? I just thought it would look better with the green. Let me kind of put a little bit right on this side, all the way around. And I'm trying to get it on the edge here, just so it'll stay all the way around. Just like this, and let me do this. And this will be in the back, so it doesn't really matter. You love your work. Oh, thank you, Miss Dawn, for saying that. That makes me feel better. Hey, Miss Mindy. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate that. So if anybody does do anything like this, please show it on the crafting page, which is Hummingbird Crafters. I like to see what people have done. Ooh, it's hot. All right, so it's just kind of sitting there because it doesn't sit all the way around that good. So what I wanted to do, and I don't know if y'all like it or not, but I wanted to make it more feminine looking and make it a girl. So I was just going to put this on there to kind of tone down this green a little bit. It's a scarecrow. You make it with what you got. That's the truth, isn't it? So let me see if this will do a little bit. Let me take some of this. I haven't ever used this. So this will be about enough right here. So I'm going to take it. So Yeah, join Hummingbird Crafters. I appreciate you, Pat. Hey, Pepper Rock and Scissors. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate that. So I'm going to put this kind of in the middle to tone down that green. So it'll just be like that. This is the back part though. It doesn't have to be perfect right there. Hey Lori, it's good to see you. Appreciate you coming on. Thank you for sprinkling. Guess I better do it quicker. I want it in the center. Let's see. I just want this to be to the side in just a minute. That way we can finish the scarecrow. All right, and then I've got these flowers that I keep having in the floor over here that I keep telling you. You can't find the Hummingbird Crafters. It's on there. I don't know if Miss Pat can put on was it your Sunday hat? No, wasn't my Sunday hat. All right, but here's the sunflower, and we all know that that's more of a fall type flower. So I'm just gonna make it a good amount of glue on there, and we're just gonna put it right here. And I think I'm gonna do 2 of them. I've got this one. It looks a little more wonky, but we'll put it together. You'll get the link for me. Thank you for doing that, Kristen. All right, so let's see. Let me try to put this one in front of this one. We're going to have 2 of them on here, just like this. That way it'll be a lot cuter in the front, okay? So I'm going to put this over to the side and let it dry right now. And then we're going to paint this, and then we will put the hat on and put some of this raffia underneath for the hair and everything. So let me see what we're going to do here. God, it's hot in here. I always say that. Did you have a good week? No. Mostly I did. Thanks for asking. HT looks great. I don't know what HT is. Is there another page besides Hummingbird Crafters? No, there it is. It's okay, Miss Regina. Normally I have a fairly good week. It's all right. All right, so I'm going to put this on here. And I want it to be upright. And I want it kind of down here. Let me show you. I want this to be a little bit in there because I want it to look like it's going over the pumpkin and it's hiding either behind the pumpkin or in the pumpkin. So I'm just going to put it like that. Hat. Okay. HT hat. So I'm going to do it like this. And that way it's kind of like it's back behind there. Hey, Jason, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. So it's going to start out like this. Do I have it straight? No. Let me see. That's what I get for doing it upside down. There we go. We got it straight now. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. All right, so I kind of want to make these kind of oval looking eyes. So I'm going to get one of my little paint brushes. Let's see. I know I got plenty of them here. I'm going to get some of these. Hey, Martha, excuse me. How are you doing? All right, I'm going to get some white because we always need white. I'm going to get some black because we always need black. And I've got 2 different colors of green. Hey, Tammy Rogers. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on there. And I've got two different color greens because this is too dark and this is too light. So we're going to kind of mix them together. And hopefully it'll come out the color that I want for the eyes. Hey, Scylla, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I appreciate that. Ooh, I got some underneath my nail. Hey, Tammy Rogers. Now, where's my black? There it is. All right, so we're going to have to open this one maybe. Let's see. No, I didn't have to. All right. It'll open after the live. We all want to get... Oh, thank you for that, Jason. I'll survive. Thank you for sprinkling, Scylla. It's so nice of you to do that. So what I'm going to do is make an oval. And I'll show it to you, but let me get the eyes on there first. Ooh, they're kind of wonky. But we'll fix them, I promise. Hey, Ann, thank you for those stars. I'm going to make them bigger. Because that don't look right. Y'all wait until you look at it. Oh, my goodness. All right, now it sort of looks funny right now. But I'm going to fix it. So we're going to... We'll fix it, okay? But it's supposed to be some eyes right there. So, we're going to do it. Let me make the big part. Now, this is regular paint. It's not fabric paint because we're not... This is just a decoration and we're not going to have to do anything as far as trying to wash it or anything like that. We don't have to do that. So I'm going to make them bigger. But I always said start small and then go bigger because you can always fix it. But if you make it too big, you can't make it smaller. And you can always go back and do the other side if you don't like that either. I'm going to get a bigger brush so I can paint it a lot quicker because it just seems like it doesn't want to paint good. So I'm going to get a flat brush that's kind of like this. So we'll make it a little bit easier. See how I'm getting in there and making the eyes a little bit bigger. I hate it when I don't know exactly what I want to do and it just doesn't turn out as good. But we'll see. Once I get the black on, I think it'll be okay. Hey, Miss Jean. Sometimes things work out for the best. And sometimes they don't. So we'll see. I want this a lot bigger over here. Once I get the black on, you'll see the eyes a little bit better. So whoever said they had one of these, you could do this with it, but you probably use it for cooking or something. I don't know really what it was for to begin with. Does anybody know? You always, oh, thank you for saying that. I don't know. Today may be the day that it doesn't look good. I hope, though. You never know. All right. We'll see. And it'll look a lot better once you fill it in and put the color on there and everything. All right, so here is what it looks like so far. Which it looks funny, kind of looks like a pumpkin. Thank you for saying a prayer for me. I think I need that. Thank you, Miss Vicky. All right, so we're going to see if it does. Just forget the little black things are there. Thank you, Melissa. I like it too. All right, so let me see. I'm going to get this smaller brush, but it's still flat. And I'm going to use the greens. I'm going to try to put both of them together. We're just going to see what this, if it'll turn out to look like a good eye color. And it kind of makes it look grass green, so it's pretty good. Let's see. Let me see if I can do this. Because we're going to make it be his little green eyes. That's just looking pretty good. I gotta mix more of it. Once we get the white in there, it'll look a whole lot better. So let's just see what it does with this. All right, let me show you. Thank you. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Gail. All right, so it's got the green, okay? But I'm going to have white up underneath that. It'll look a lot better. Thank you for those hugs. I appreciate that. Look, I got white all over everything. Oh, well. Let's see, we'll fix it. Afraid I'm gonna hit it. They're putting up angry faces. They're probably doing it on accident. I don't know. I hope not anyway. I hope it's just an accident. I hope so. You love it so far? I don't know. Let's just see. I'm gonna put a little bit more of that other color green, that light color, and just see what it looks like. I kind of like it. Now I'm going to put white and it's going to be a lot better. Make sure I get all my paint and all the color off of it. You don't want that green on there because it'll be mixed with the white and it won't be too good. So we'll make sure we do it this way. So I'm going to make it pretty big here. Gotta make it white for sure. All right, so here's one of them. Hey, Miss B. But it's getting there. We're gonna put a little bit of brown around it, and it'll look a lot better once I get the whole eye done. Thank you for the hearts. So I'm getting there. And then I'm going to make sure that I go over it again with the green on top of the white. So it's kind of getting there. We're going to kind of blend them all together. So I'm going to take some of the green, both greens, try to mix it a little bit, and go right on top of that. That way it kind of blends the eye. Get it over here. And then we're going to put the black on top of that. And it's going to look a lot better. I'll show it to you again. Let me finish this part. All right, it's looking better. So there's what it's looking like. Hey, Paula Kemp. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. I appreciate that. All right, and then we're going to get the black. And we're going to go a little bit around the edge. And I also want to make it a little bit rounder at the top. Give me just a second and I'll show you what one of them looks like. Sometimes it works out for me, sometimes it doesn't. All right, so I'm getting there, okay? See where I'm doing the black around the edges? I'm going to take a smaller brush and then we're going to go on the bottom portion. So let me try that. Let me find my little baby brush. Got everything under the sun but what I want. Thank you. Hey, Delina, it's so good to see you. Appreciate that. So let me take the little one. And we're also going to go around it with the brown. We want to give him a little bit of, well, her, a little character. But once we get this on, we want to make sure that we dry this. Hey there. How are you doing, Jimmy Lou? Thank you for coming on. So let me see here. We want to make this a nice oval. Let me get enough paint on here. I'm going to show it to you. Let me finish this one little area. There we go. So see, it's coming to life a little bit at a time. Thank you, Celeste. I appreciate you. So we're just going to make this a little bit darker right here. And try to get it so you can see a little bit. I know it's easier to see if I move it from one side to the next. There we go. All right. Thank you for those hearts. Looking good, Miss Martha. Thank you. Hey, Miss Nelda. It's good to see you. All right, so I want to get some brown. Let me find it. We always use the brown oxide or that other brown that looks really similar to it. It's kind of a medium tone. Thank you, Miss B. You're sweet. I hope I do too. I hope I can forget today. Except for being with Lindy and Elizabeth. That was fun and the movie was really good. So y'all need to see it. That's for sure. Here we're going to get that small brush. What'd I do with it? Goodness gracious alive. What'd I do? All right, here it is. I got 3 different containers with water in there. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hey, Susan. It's so good to see you. What movie? The one that says Crawdads in it. I can't remember the name of it. Look at all those viewers. I know. I'm so happy. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Betty. So good to see you. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of water on here. And then I just want to get the paint right on the edge right there. Yeah, where the crawdads sing. That's right. Now I'm going to take a little bit of water and the edge of this brush that has the paint on it, and we're going to go next to the eyes, okay? Thank you for those happy birthdays. I appreciate that. Was already good with Lindy and Elizabeth. It's just my day wasn't that good. Okay. Otherwise, thank you for that. All right, so let me show you what I'm doing. I'm going around the eyes with the brown, okay? Can you see that right there? It's going to make it look like a more deep inset eye. So I'm just getting a little bit of water. I want it to flow easily. Thank you for painting the page, Miss Dreama. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. I kind of want it a little thick. It's going to be a little wet on there as well because I am using the water with it. But I kind of want it to flow easier, so it's just better with a little bit. But you don't have to use the water. Thank you, Ellen. You keep checking your phone. Happy birthday. Thank you, Cheryl. So let me move this over. I want a little bit of water. We're going to lean it and keep going around this so it's going to look a little better. Yeah, weren't Elizabeth's grandkids the cutest little things? My goodness, they were cute. All right, let's get a little thicker right here. Then I'll show it to you. All right. So see the one brown eye? I know they're the loves of your life because I can tell. They can do no wrong in Ellie's eyes. They were sure cute. I think they'd get away with something in my eyes too. And they're not even my grandbabies. Hey Sheila Barker, it's good to see you. We're making a scarecrow, and it will come to life a little bit more once we get the raffia on there and get these around the eyes here. I'm just making it so they're more deep set eyes, like that. Let me lean it a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. If this were anything but fabric, it would paint on so much better. It would flow a lot better. So if you do this on a piece of wood or canvas, it would do a whole lot better. But this wants to soak some of it in. Some of it doesn't want to soak in. And so it's just a little bit different. All right. So let me get rid of that. I do want to make, thank you, Miss Rose, for the happy birthday. I appreciate that. And thank you for everything you gave me. So I'm going to take a good, generous amount. We're going to make eyebrows, okay? I think I'm just going to paint them on here. I was trying to do it a little bit different, but it just doesn't want to work. So we're just going to paint them a little bit. You may not even see too much of it when they put the hat. When I put the hat on there, it may cover it up just a tad. All right. So, and I want to do this too. I want to go around the nose with the brown, because it just doesn't look right by itself. To me, it doesn't anyway. So we're just going to do it this way. And I'm going to put a little bit more glue on there. Thank you for those stars. I appreciate that. We're going to put a little bit of glue right here. Woo, and don't burn yourself. I got it right at the edge like he's looking over it. Thank you, Miss Patty. Let's see, we've got a little bit of brown on the edge there. Let me make sure. All right. So we want to make eyelashes. So I've got to get the even smaller brush right here. This is one of those that Elaine gave me. So I'm going to try to get it a little bit wet and roll my brush in it. We're just going to kind of put a few little lashes on there. Just a little bit. Hey, Maureen, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming on here. I appreciate that. And let's get the other side just the same. I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me to do it this way. You love the lashes? All right, so it's looking pretty good. And I'm going to go just a little bit darker right in the edge here. All right. Now we got to put some white in the eyes. Thank you, Cheryl, for the birthday happies. It turned out awesome. Let me get the white on there. Now I just try to get a good amount of white. And we're just going to make a big old blob in the corner. And it kind of does its own little thing if you just let it sit there. Let me get enough of it. Just a little. Okay. So see, there's the eyes. That's what it looks like, doesn't it, Elaine? That's so funny. All right. I might get a little bit of white and put in the green a little bit. Just a little stripe. Give it a little character. Now we do want some blush, right? For the cheeks. I've got her setting in a pumpkin. She's kind of either looking behind the pumpkin or inside the pumpkin. So let me do this. Oh, this makes it look even cuter, y'all. Hey, Lori. The other Lori, another Lori. Now, I am going to kind of make a mouth, but you're only going to see part of it, okay? look at that. How cute. Let me get a little, there we go. Once it has the hat on, it's going to look more like a scarecrow. But we're going to put a little bit of a mouth. Let me find my brush again. Lord. All right. We're going to get the black, and we're kind of going to go like this. Just like it's going inside here. Just a little bit. Let me make it look. It looks funny. All right. Want to make it look kind of like a mouth. That's cute, though. Let me see. Got a glue booger. All right. All right. So here is the mouth. See it kind of up a little bit. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Miss Linda. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. All right, so let me dry this a little bit because we don't want to accidentally touch the little white part of the eyes. Thank you, Linda. Humpty Dumpty. It kind of does look like Humpty Dumpty. But this is one of those painter's cloths that I just cut a piece off of. It's going to look more like a scarecrow, though. Kind of looks like a snowman, too. Except for the nose being like that, but kind of like it. I want to do a little bit of black before I put the hat on. I want to do this. Let me show you. Because it'll look more like a scarecrow this way. But I gotta make it like this. All right, now, see how I did the nose? Stitches on the nose, yeah. I didn't even think about that. All right, so we want it to be like this. All right. Now, we're going to get the hat, and I'm going to kind of set it here. I don't know. I think I want it over here. So we're going to pinch it on there. Okay, so right now it's looking like this. A little bit. But when we get this in there, let me get rid of this part. We're going to put some of this underneath. I don't have a whole lot of this raffia, so we're going to use what we have. Let's just see. Let me cut some of it with my ugly scissors. There we go. All right, let's see what we can do. All right. I'm just going to do it right now kind of like this. Okay. So I want to glue it all on there, okay? But we want some to come down in its face a little bit. Let me get rid of the paint so I don't get paint all over it. I haven't got it glued down or anything because we just want it to go on there really quick, cute. So we're going to probably have to cut some of it. A little bit. And I kind of want it to have some bangs. So let me see what I can do for the bangs. Here's a little piece. Let me see. if I can crinkle it and cut. Oop, that's the good scissors. Let's see. We're gonna cut it right here. I want it to be a little bit, this one's got a knot in it. How'd that happen? Let's see. I want a little bit of it to stick right here in between the eyes. I probably got them too close together, but it's kind of hard to tell. Thank you, Vicky. She's gonna be cute. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right up here. And let me just see, I'm gonna fit some of this in here like this. And kind of cut it to whatever I need. And just go from there. Because I want it to have some. But we're going to just cut the bangs a little bit. Let's see. Let me cut this. We don't want it in their inner eyes. We want it in between. You want it to... And then we'll put the other next to it. And then we'll put the hat on. Let's see. I'm having to piece it right here just a little bit. Well, get on there, booger. All right. Let's see. That one needs cut too. Because I want to lean it over this way. We just wanted a certain amount right here. It looks cute with little bangs. Tape it down. Well, I'm gluing it down. Let me just see. I'm just trying to get some little pieces right here, and then I'm going to put that big amount on there. Thank you for the hearts. Just doesn't want to dry quick enough, I think. Because you're not going to see this because of the hat. But I just want some of this to be going, kind of sticking out up the front. Let me do it this way. Because that's far enough on the head that you won't be able to see it. All right, now... Let me just get some glue. I'm just going to kind of go right in here like this. And just kind of, if I don't hurt myself, let's see. And then we can fix it under the hat and make it do the way we want. Hey, Miss Gloria, it's good to see you. I appreciate you being on here. I'm trying not to burn myself. All right. And then I'm just going to take this and put a little bit on the inside here. I need another glue. Thing's perfect where it's at. Hey, Mary. Thank you for coming on. So we're just going to glue it all the way around. Now, how do I want it? We want this in the front. And we just want to squeeze it on here. And I'm kind of pushing it to the back instead of being right here at the front. And if I have to, we can squeeze some more of this in it. I might even do this like that. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to tear some of this. I'm going to put it up underneath here a little bit. I know, Miss Terry. All right, so it's pretty much on there. I'm just waiting just a little bit. All right, now look at her. Now let's see. So she's looking out of a pumpkin. Thank you, Miss Ellen. It's kind of cute. I think it looks better in person than it does on the camera. Let me get her in there just a tiny bit. There we go. Let me make sure that we don't have any just hanging off too much. That's cute though. So she's cute. I love her, she's cute. She needs a name. I don't know, y'all have to name her. Amazing as always. Thank you, Miss Martha. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you for the hearts. She's so cute. She turned out cuter than I thought. Her eyes are your favorite, Melissa. Another fabulous face. Thank you, Miss Patty. Name her Sadie. Does she look like Sadie? She's super cute, Mary. Thank you so much. Look at that hair. It wants to go every which way. Wonder if I can poke it in there or something. I'll cut it off a little bit. It's going to drive me crazy. Cute. You love her, Tammy. Hey, Carolyn. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Y'all made me feel better. Sadie is it then. She's Sadie. Sadie Agnes, Rose said. That was your grandmother's name? Oh, nice. Sadie Agnes. I like Sadie. That's pretty. I love her. She has my hair. Oh, that's funny, Miss Dawn. No, she doesn't. Looks so sweet. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Carolyn, both Carolyns. Hey, Ann. Norma Jean. You think she ought to be Norma Jean instead of Sadie? Sadie Agnes. Hey, Susan. Thank you for coming on. Oh, I don't know, Miss Pat. I didn't see a box out there. I'll go look. Your granddaughter's name is Sadie. Sadie fits her perfectly. I think so too. I just didn't know what to do with this container, so I wanted to put something in it. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. Thank you for the stars. I appreciate you. Thanks for the hugs, especially, because I sure need them today. But tomorrow will be better. Thank you for all of that. And on Sunday, didn't I say we were going to do a pig? I've got the pig, and we'll do the pig. And then Wednesday we might do the angel. I haven't decided. I'm going to do some different things. Thank you for the hugs, Miss Regina. I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Pat. And I'll go look to see if anything was delivered. Maybe I went to the mailbox too soon or something. A flat iron will calm the raffia down. Oh, I didn't think about that. But I don't have a flat iron. I don't hardly have any hair to have a flat iron. Too cute to scare anyone. Yeah, she's not for scaring, that's for sure. So I think she's just cute. This will be cute on the porch, just to sit there on a table or something. I think it looks cuter in person than it does even on the screen. You either. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. I'm so glad you came on. It makes me smile too. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sunday, I'll come on with a better attitude, everybody. So thank you for coming on. Anybody that watches later on, please hashtag replay so I can thank you for watching. Thank you, Susan, for doing that. Her wants to live on your porch. Well, you may can get her. Hey, Benita. Hey, Miss Carla. Thank you, Miss Terry, as usual. Hey, Gail Webb. Thank you for that. Is that like a smiley face? Thank you, Miss Vicky. She's booful. Super adorable. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Barb, for the happy birthday. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope everybody has a good night. I will see you on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. And y'all have a good Saturday. If I do anything fun tomorrow, then I might jump on for a second. I know I'm going to eat with a friend at P.F. Chang's because I really like that. So I appreciate that. I'm sorry, Miss Lynn. You can watch the replay anytime. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you all. I appreciate the birthday happies and all of the hearts and the stars and everything. Y'all are the best. You're singing happy birthday to me? Okay. Yeah, the auction. I was going to try to do it tomorrow, but I just don't think it's in me to do it tomorrow. But I'll do it sometime this week, if not next Saturday. Thank you for the happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of y'all, and I will see y'all on Sunday morning, okay? Have a good evening.